I love this quote that says, all things are difficult before they're easy. This is just so true. I mean, the first time you tried to ride a bicycle, you were not an expert at it. I mean, you fell a couple of times. It just takes time to learn to do something and become good at it. The problem is that I think nowadays we all try to be good immediately at something and have this instant gratification. Now let's say you're on holiday somewhere, you're on this nice beautiful beach, it's in the night, this beautiful sky with the stars, and there is just someone playing guitar around the fire, and it sounds so beautiful and everybody's liking it, everybody's singing, everybody's happy, and you're thinking like, well, you know what, maybe I should learn as well, it sounds so cool. A couple of weeks later, still secretly dreaming about it, and then you decide, I'm gonna do it. You go buy a little guitar and you start playing, and it's not the same. It hurts your finger, it's not beautiful. Even your partner is coming to you saying like, can you please stop this noise? Like, but I'm trying to play. And then after a few days, you're like, I just want to give up. This is not what I had in mind. What the hell was I thinking? Well, you know, this very moment is so crucial. In this moment, there are some people who are going to give up, and some people who are just going to push through the pain and difficulties at the beginning because they know what is the reward after. And if they want it bad enough, they're just going to went through it. And this is here we see those two different type of personality. One person is going to end up playing in the next summer around the campfire, and maybe even on a stage. The other one is just gonna give up and think, well, I tried, but that was not my thing. This moment when you learn something is really hard to push through. But seriously, who do you want to be? The person playing around the campfire, or the other one, left with regrets and thinking it was just not good enough? I think motivation is really important, but it is not something that's forever increasing, forever decreasing. This is something that is more dynamic and it's ever changing. The biggest drive behind motivation is having a strong why, having a strong purpose. That's why I always invite people when I start working with them or doing a course or whatever you want to do, is to really set your intention at the beginning. And by setting intention, I want you to think why you want to do that. And on the other side, what is the cost of not doing it? When you're really clear about why you want to do something, and for example, if you want to go do a diet, something, and change the way you eat, it's not about the why, it's not about like, I'm going to lose 10 kilos or I'm going to, whatever metrics it is. It is more about what are the feelings am I after? What am I looking for to feel in my body? What are those emotions that I'm searching for? I think when you're really clear on this feeling, and the best exercise would be actually to draw it or to make a photo collage or something that illustrates this reason, this big why that you have. And this is something that you should keep on you somewhere, either on your phone, on your computer, or even print it out. I have this little card about it. And when things are getting a bit tough, take this, look at it, and remember why you want to do that. And what is the cost of not doing it? I think if every time you can tap into this purpose, this big why, that's going to help you to go through almost anything. Now, of course, next to motivation, there's also willpower. And this is going to help you to stay on track at a certain moment. Now, you need to be careful that we only have a certain amount of willpower every single day. Willpower is like a muscle. I mean, there's a moment it's getting tired. And usually we have a lot of willpower at the beginning of the day, and the more we're going, the less we have. So relying on willpower only is not going to bring you really far. Well, it's really important to have, but it's not the only thing. If you commit to do the thing you want to do for long enough, eventually it's going to become a habit. It's going to become part of who you are. For example, if you decide to go to the gym and you start working out, and at the beginning it's a bit tough, I mean, you're in pain, it's hard, and you don't want to go, and you have other things to do, etc., etc. If you push through this initial step, This is going to be a moment that is going to become automatic. And from that moment, if you stop going to the gym, you're even going to feel bad. Like, oh, I feel it's not all right. And it's just because this activity, this action just became part of who you are. That just became a part of your identity. And not doing it is more painful than actually doing it. It just became the opposite.